right? And then a power bar charges up, explodes under the name. There's a bunch of new features on TikTok, but the tapping definitely helps. Like it explodes a little bar under my name. I guess it helps. The likes, I guess, helps with views. I don't know every detail, but let's talk about dating. Harsh truths about dating. Here we go. Let's talk about it. I have a small business. It's dope. That's awesome. It's funny because my live gets a lot of views, but I think my actual account is shadow banned. All of my videos are just getting like 8 views. And that's it. It's really strange. I've never witnessed that before, not on TikTok. Hey, bro. Hey, what's up? I have a small business. I'm on the road for $2K for my small business. Great. Good. Don't type and drive, though. Don't type and drive. Okay, let's talk about dating. Here we go, boys. Hi, friend. Hello. I love Coca. This is Dr. Pepper. These little mini cans. This is like me weaning off of the big cans. Otherwise, I drink this shit too much. I'll drink soda. I love soda. I'm from the South. Real hillbilly shit out there, right? So, we're out there drinking sodas. And everything's just all sugar anyways, in America. But in the South, it's particularly bad. Grew up on Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast. You know what I mean? That's deep inside my bones still. My teeth. Sweet teeth. Anyways, I gotta make a concerted effort to stop drinking soda because diabetes runs strong in my family. So these little cans keep me honest. Honest enough. What's up, Mr. Russell? What's up? Hercules. We call it pop here. Well, you get it. Pop, but these Dr. Peppers are pretty. I like Dr. Peppers. Anyways, yeah, you call it pop in the Midwest and in the North, and where I'm from, we call it soda. But I guess I'll just soda pop. Your core values, yeah. Hello from Tennessee. Them's my people. See what I'm saying? In the South, Tennessee, you call it soda, right? I know what they say over there in Nashville. Do you design the fragrance link to your page? Yes. Yeah, definitely. If you're interested in that. Here, I'll show you what that looks like, actually. I have that somewhere. I did make a cologne. Okay, so the cologne is this. So to be clear, I'm not the one who designed it. But I found the guys that designed it for me. It's like a unique fragrance for me. I designed everything else. So like the box and stuff where it says designer men. That's me, the guy in a suit right there, yeah. And then introduction, right? You can see that because when you smell good, you need no introduction. It's funny because if you smell good, girls will talk to you. They'll be like, wow, you smell good. And they walk by, you go, oh yeah, thanks, I'm Mike, or whatever, It works really, really well. And yeah, but this stuff is fire. So I didn't want to smell the same as every other guy out there. Yeah, this stuff's dope. Made right here I have this bottled here in Beverly Hills. The cologne itself actually comes from a perfumer in New York. It's uniquely my shit, It's dope. Anyways, you guys can get this. There's a few hundred bottles left in the store. Limited run. We'll see how it goes, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be doing any more of these. It's too much work, But go check it out. There's a few left. Click the link in my bio. Definitely check it out. It looks slick. It is. It is slick. Why do high-value men date only skinny girls? Well, high-value men, let's say men, let's first define what that is, because I keep seeing these terms thrown around everywhere, and it's almost something that's like laughable, at this point. But to be clear, a high-value man would be a man who's, attractive, articulate, intelligent, successful, hopefully rich too, I'll throw all those in there. And so what do you think that he wants in life? You think that he worked so hard and built himself up to be so prominent in his field and in his life so that he can just go date ugly women? He could have did that when he was poor. Do you understand? So instead of that, he builds himself up so they can date pretty girls and, pretty fit in shape women. That doesn't necessarily mean skinny, but it certainly doesn't mean overweight. So, they want to date pretty and in shape women. There's nothing wrong with that. Use conditioner? Yeah, I do. Probably shouldn't though. I've heard bad things. I think they want women who also put time and effort into themselves. Yeah, physically, yes. They definitely, you don't want to roll out of bed look disheveled. Your hair and your nails look dusty. You put yourself together. It's important. The way you look matters, particularly. You don't necessarily need to be successful. You don't need. I just did a video about this. You don't have to have a career necessarily. Men will marry the waitress. They don't give a shit as long as they look good. If you don't believe me, look around. I've dealt with this. I've dealt with some of my clients. Grown ass men leave their wives to date the waitress and sail off into the sunset. So the careers don't matter. It's the way you look matters. So definitely take a lot of care to take care of your appearance. My husband is too poor to get me a physical trainer and makeup artist. Please help. Oh, I see. My husband is too poor to get me a physical trainer and makeup artist. Please help. Well, bear personal responsibility for yourself. Okay. Hopefully, you're a living, breathing, functioning human that can survive at least in terms of the basics, without anyone else's help. And if you can't, you got a bigger problem. So I would I'd be able to afford for yourself and not rely on your husband for a personal trainer. Russell, hello. What's up? So Yasmin. What about the heart and beautiful outside? Look at a little wind happening. Yeah, so you gotta be, but here's the thing, like the guys aren't gonna approach you in the first place if you don't look good on the outside, right? So be beautiful on the outside first, then you'll build and attract them, then they can talk to you and learn all about your personality and your beautiful inside, right? But you gotta look good on the outside first. How are you? I'm great. like on camera, yeah. I don't know what you mean by that. I might have missed the first part. Say that again. What do you think about being with someone for 8 years and no ring on it? Cher asks. Cher, I would prepare to be ringless for another 8 years after that. Why not go for the 16? Because it seems like you're on the slow track for that. That's going to be your course. Cher. Dr. Pepper is not good for you. I know it's bad for you, but that's why I drink it in the little can. Just kidding. This is the normal size can. My hands are just giant. Yeah. Imagine taking a dating advice from a single person. Yeah, exactly. It's better to take a dating advice from a person who chooses and is willingly single versus somebody who's been married and out of the dating game for the last 30 years. Don't take dating advice who's been out of the game, because the dating landscape, let's say, has changed a lot. A lot has changed in dating because of social media, because of fucking TikTok, dating apps, all of these things, even Facebook dating now, all of these things have changed the way that dating is for everyone, okay? So you want to take dating advice from somebody who's living it really, and not somebody who's been married for 25 years. You shouldn't ask them, okay? So yeah, you should ask the person who's single. That's true. Of course it's true. She was just trying to be a bitch and say, oh, well, imagine taking advice from a person who's single, when the intelligent thing to do is not take dating advice from somebody who's been married for 30 years. What's your obsession with Zlatan? I don't know what that is. BF doesn't know if he wants to marry me after 2 years. Should I leave? Yeah, maybe. Actually. The thing is like, 2 years isn't necessarily a definitive time. 2 years isn't necessarily the time where it's like, oh, he needs to know by 2 years or else I gotta bounce. But it's very easy for a woman, particularly a young woman, to like drag on with a man that has no intentions of ever marrying them. Next thing you know, 5 years goes by, and it's like, well, I was 25 when I met you, now I'm 30, and where's this going? And they go, well, nowhere. And they're gonna go, I just gave you some of the best years of my life. What do you mean nowhere? So believe me, I'm not saying give them an ultimatum or anything like that, because that's too much pressure and to scare them off, but you definitely need to know where this relationship is headed for sure. And I think you should communicate that to them. Uncle Alabama? No, I don't remember you. If you guys have stopped talking, but he's still keeping up with your social media, does that mean anything? No! It just means that they're like curious, just see what's going on. They want to peek. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they want to they want their ex back or anything like that. Some people just nosy. Thank you. He says too immature. Thank you. He's too immature. He's 26. Well, here's the thing. If girls typically like to date 2 to 5 years older than themselves, right? And that's not necessarily the best, because if you're a 24-year-old woman dating a 26-year-old man, that 26-year-old man or boy is not going to want to be married for a long time. So you, as a woman, dating somebody like that, monogamously, exclusively, whatever, you're taking a huge risk, because you could spend all of your 20s monogamous and committed to a man who has no intentions of ever marrying you ever. And once they level their life up or something, they're just going to find some other girl. And then now here you are in your 30s, because you wasted it with a guy who had no intentions of marrying you. And you just have to start over with someone new. And now the whole world's different for you. And that's a real challenge, man. That's when women have it really hard, because the likelihood that you're going to choose the wrong man when you're a 22-year-old woman is fucking high, because you don't know anything. You're 22, you don't know anything. So, of course you're going to choose the wrong guy. Of course you're going to spend way too much time with the wrong guy. And of course he's not going to marry you as you hoped. And now you're much older and fucking angry. And now you have to start over. Oh, what's your favorite color? Ugh. With some other fucking guy. Oh, well, I like purple. What do you want to do? What do you see yourself in 5 years? Oh, kill me. God. It's terrible. And so you spent 5 years with a guy thinking that's where it was going to go. And then now you're back at the dinner table talking to some fucking guy about their passion. Ugh. You know what I'm saying? Be careful who you spend your time with too much. Because, you don't have that much time to spare, I think. I can't with this monologue. LW says I can't with this monologue. Listen, LW, you're watching a live stream. One Direction live stream. I'm speaking to you specifically. And if I'm not monologuing, then who the fuck is? Of course you're here to watch my monologue. You clicked it and are watching it to hear me speak. What do you think it was going to be? You talking? What the fuck? Woo! Y'all, some of you guys, you're too good looking. Good days and bad. Sophie says, guys know really quickly if you're the one they want for real. I'd say that's true. Sometimes people grow on you though. Okay, but why are you speaking facts? Because it's always facts. It's all facts. It's all my whole page. It should be a fax machine. But I don't think we use those anymore. After three months, the real guy will come out from the honeymoon stage. Well, yeah, a lot of people are using these armchair psychology terms and all this, the honeymoon phase and love languages and zodiac signs. I think that people are enamored and excited about the new love and new discovery of a new relationship and who you're with or whatever, and that's all exciting for everyone. That's what the honeymoon phase is, right? And then that sort of wears off, and now you become plain again, regular, and you become accustomed to the companionship or whoever the person is, them being around, yeah. And then it's then the real personality starts coming out, the real personality. And then it's okay, I actually don't really like this motherfucker. And then you guys end up staying with them way too long. Sorry, it's like a Cessna. It sounded like a little Cessna flying over us. You ended up staying with this person way too long for what? Out of guilt? Out of obligation? Some sense of obligation? You end up staying with a guy that you should have left, 6 months ago. But now you're here 2.5 years deep. And you're like, why am I even with this guy anymore? And vice versa. Guys think that shit about girls all the time too. Yes, sir. Habits come out, etc. Yeah. Thoughts on swinging. Swing. I have some interesting thoughts about swinging. I think that a lot of couples, particularly older couples in their 40s or so and up, will dip their toes into the swinging pool a bit to sort of see if that is going to be the thing that saves their otherwise loveless, sexless, dull marriage. Ugh. They're so bored with each other that the only reason they can stomach each other in the same room is if they go sleep with some other people in front of them or whatever the fuck. It's the only thing that can satiate their appetite because they can't stand to look at this person's prick anymore or whatever. You get what I'm saying? And so that's most of the case. It's like people are bored. Well, let's spice things up. Why don't we try to... Nothing wrong with it. That's your thing. Whatever. I've been in my fair share of polyamorous relationships. I get it. Just also saying that that's typically a cop-out for a much deeper issue in the relationship itself. So instead of dealing with that shit and maybe going to fucking therapy, which they should do, they end up, well, it's just, we tried being a swinger and we go to this little club. Shut up. Okay? There's actually a bigger problem here than you're admitting to, usually. But if you're a swinger and it's for the reasons that you want to be a swinger and they're more wholesome, as wholesome as they can be. If they're wholesome reasons and not band-aiding a more deeper issue, then that's fine. But some people get dragged into the swinger life and they don't even want to be there. They're just too afraid of the chaos of what would happen if they broke up and be flung back into their single life then they'd rather just suffer quietly in some swinger relationship that they don't even want to be in than face possibly being alone again. And what a tragedy that would be. What a prison. Imagine how depressed you would be. And people are. It's fucked. But besides all those things, swinging can be fine. Husband had 5 with our friend early in a relationship. How do I get over it? Mad at the lie, no act. User 9481, whatever your name is, you have to retype that. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. God, my problem is loved being single. I like being single too, man. You living your life, you living your life, living the dream. Living some people's dreams, maybe. What do you think about guy best friends? Well, Sophia, I think that oftentimes guys are trying or will be your best friend in the hopes that one day you're just going to see what kind of an amazing white knight they are for you, and that they were right in front of you this whole time, like the movie Love Actually or whatever the fuck, and they're going to hope that you see the light of day after you're getting run through by all these assholes, and then he's going to be there like, but I was here all along, sis. And you're going to be like, my hero. And that shit doesn't work. And it's way more fucking manipulative than the assholes you're probably sleeping with. It's worse. It's so insidious and dark most of the time. And so guys that are trying to be best friends with girls in the hopes that they'll fucking come to the realization that they were the best option for them is a fucking manipulation. And it's gross. You get what I'm saying, Sophie? What do you think about taking years apart in a relationship? You guys broke up. What do you mean taking years apart? Y'all are not together. Filing separate tax. You're filing separate tax forms. You know what I'm saying? Gone. On your own. That's how I feel about it. I like your point of view. Thank you. I like listening to you. You're so funny. I'll take that. I think I'm underappreciated and shadow banned on TikTok, which is a joke. People don't appreciate my content, I suppose, but it is what it is. The sad piano melody in the background, though. I know, yeah. It's on. I don't really control Pandora. Pandora controls me, or my mood, I guess. How do I get them back? Focus on moving forward in your life. It doesn't do you any good to be sitting around looking behind you. You know, focus on the forward in front of you. You'll be depressed looking back, you know. But what you shouldn't do is sit at home on your bed, wrapped up in a blanket, listening to sad music or whatever. You should be moving forward, moving. Don't be stuck immobile. Get out there and start moving, start dating again. And you'll quickly forget about your ex. Probably gonna replace him like that. Is it a bad thing for him to make a move on the first date? He should make a move. I would be more concerned as a woman if he didn't make a move. Be like, well, what the hell happened? What's wrong? Does he not like me? Why didn't he make a move? And why would you want to be with somebody with a man who's afraid to take initiative in his life? Men are the tip of the spear. They should be out there inciting chaos in the world. They're the ones that's supposed to create and make the stuff happen, you know. And if you're going to be with a man who is afraid to take initiative with you or any other way in their life, hey, it's not going to be a very good fit for you. And I think it's better that you date guys that are able to take the initiative. It'll suit you better in the long run. Trust me. Hi, windy out there. I know, right? You see that door swinging? That's a door stop too. It doesn't even work. What do you think about coffee dates? Bullshit. Coffee dates are fucking bullshit. That's what I think about coffee dates. It's like one of those things where it's like, oh, well, let's get a coffee, because it seems very low committal, non-committal things, like a daytime, public space, non-commitment kind of thing. It's like seems very minor. But what it really does is going on a coffee date blocks the opportunity for closeness and intimacy. It becomes a fucking interview. You're sitting out there at coffee, you're having your coffee. Oh, you like yours black? Oh yeah, I don't really like creamer in my coffee. I'm just lactose intolerant. Oh, well, what kind of coffee did you get? Oh, I got a coffee macchiato, pumpkin spice, whatever the fuck. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. And then it's like you're having an interview with the director of HR. And it's like, oh, you're just so politically correct, and there's no spice, there's no excitement in it. You're sitting there with your stupid little coffee at arm's reach from one another. It's just exhausting. Just doing that was like torture to me. I would much rather I'm going to a nice place for dinner anyways. Like, you should join me, and it's going to be dope no matter what, even if you suck. I'm going anyways. That's way better in my opinion. And I'm more decisive than just like tentative coffee date. No, fuck that. Have a nice dinner. My last date, actually. Called it. Fuck that. God. Ugh. Oh, you use brown sugar in your coffee? Ugh. Ugh. Are you in a relationship? Are you hitting on me? From Portland, Oregon, Joey. Hello, Joey, from Portland, Oregon. I know some people in your neck of the woods. Are you rich? I do all right. Do you have cologne? Yeah, I do have a cologne. So I have this. The thing is like, for me, I didn't want to like wear the same shit everybody else is wearing, like a NASCAR driver sponsored by some company. So I made my own shit. I hired a perfumer to make me the dopest shit ever, and I have my very own unique, clean, fresh. I'm a classy guy. I like classy stuff. Clean, fresh cologne called Introduction by Designer Man. I'm the designer man, and there's my little dude right there. That's me. Guy in a suit right there, killing the game. Okay? And so, got this little cologne made. I designed the bottles. I didn't design the perfume. But here it is. It's called Designer Men. It's liquid gas. This is dope. This is sick. This is very classy, very unique. Nobody else in the world has this shit unless you're one of my people. And it's in my the link in my bio. There's a few hundred bottles left. If you're interested, get it while they last. I don't know if I'll do these in the future, but this is sick. This is what I wear to change the game for sure. And the reason why I call it introduction right here, is because when you smell good, you need no introduction. Women walk by you like this, you'll be like this. Wow, you smell good. And then you're gonna go, thanks, I'm Mike, or whatever the fuck your name is. You get what I mean? They'll open you. Icebreaker, easy one too. Designer Men, link in bio for sure, check it out. Steph, are you single? Are you hitting on me, Stephanie? You have a ghost. No, it's like the wind. Guys, it's not a ghost, it's the wind. Obviously, you see all these trees? I promise you, look in the background. You think those are ghosts moving all those trees? You think that's a ghost back there just moving the nature around? Or do you think it might be just the wind? Jesus, God, who said that? Who said that? Tiffany, there's no ghosts, it's just wind. Look, here's a doorstop, Tiffany. Okay, Tiffany, I might actually have a ghost for real. Okay. All right. It's just wind, guys. Hey, hello. Okay. Where do you live? I live in LA. I might actually have a ghost. I swear, you just saw me put that doorstop up, huh? What the fuck? And those trees aren't moving anymore. Who said ghost? I think you're right, actually. Tiffany? Hello. Must be windy. Yeah, it is windy. It is windy. I'm in the hills up here, so it's kind of messing my hair up every chance it gets. Hi, good morning. Morning. Jesus, what the hell? You're a beautiful man. Good days and bad. Do you think some girls are actually pick-me girls, or is it bullshit? Well, I think that, if you act in a very needy, pathetic way, that can be deemed as pick-me. Why would you want to act like that anyways? There's a fire truck out there. You shouldn't form your as a woman even, you shouldn't form your opinions and thoughts based on what you think a man will like anyways. So what's the point of that? You're not being unique anyways. You're just sort of regurgitating. But here's the thing. Everybody does that. Most people just regurgitate all the things that everybody else say. Most people don't think and come up and form their own thoughts at all. Most people. And it doesn't matter if you're young or old. This applies to most. Most people don't have unique thoughts fucking at all. So, regurgitating what other people say and sharing it as if it were your opinion is just commonplace for most. So does that make you a pick-me or a pick-me boy or girl? Probably. Fucking probably it does. You're just seeking validation of your not even well thought out opinions in hopes to impress others to maybe date you or whatever. So, maybe I guess it does. But the answer is try to have your own opinions on life. Try to have your own experiences that build your character, and try to be as uniquely you as you can be without being somebody else. And that will reduce your likelihood of being a pick-me anything. How about that? Are you at a hotel? Does it look like I'm at a hotel? Do you have pets? I do. Who opened that door? House is haunted. The wind. Trust, yeah, bro. Whoever Trust is, my shit's shadow banned completely, so I don't get any views on anything. I posted like 4 videos today. They got like 6 views. You have to literally manually click them and watch them. They're not being shown to anyone. It's a strange thing that's happening. This door is really getting fucking annoying though, for real. It will not stay. It will not stay. think I just conquered the elements just then. I'll show you. Okay. Do you live in California? Yes, I live in Beverly Hills. I bet the air feels good coming in. It does. Yeah, it's a nice day outside. 72 and sunny every day, not bad. Hello from Canada. I'm in my house. It's not a hotel. I love staying with you, honey. You wish. Sexy guy. I could fix that for you. Could you? Could you, Miss Water Lily? Yeah, your posts are banned. They better not take your account. Yeah, they probably will, bro. At this rate, what a joke, right? Like, what the fuck? I don't know. It's a joke. Orange County. Where are you originally from? I'm from Charleston. I'm from South Carolina. All the way from Cape Town. How about that? Good morning. How are you? I'm great. Good. 100 degrees. Portland. Ugh. What do you do for a living? Talk to you guys. This is my whole thing. One of the things I do. I have several businesses, but 3 businesses. But this TikTok thing, I'm talking about dating with you guys, is one of them. What's your favorite place to vacation? See, here's the thing. Where I live and how I live it's better. It's like a staycation, Where I choose to live is where I would vacation. My life's pretty dope. In the location I'm at, wherever I am, I choose to live where, I would probably want to vacation the most. You get what I mean? I'm happy where I'm at. I'm good. Oh, nice. Yeah, I only see low views when people get a lot of reports. Yeah, but see, the thing is, I don't really post that much. So what are people reporting? You get what I mean? How long have you been in California? A long time. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, let's see here. I don't like the idea of pretending not to like someone to get him. That's manipulating. Well, I didn't say pretend not to like him. I just said, have your own opinions and be uniquely you. Be original. With that being said, yeah, you don't. Here's the thing. It's not that you have to pretend not to like someone, okay? But it's very odd for a person to be extremely interested in you and communicate that to you very early on before they even know you. Some people will see a person online or whatever, and they get so wrapped up in the fantasy of them that they become overwhelmed with that emotion, okay? And then they finally see them in real life, or they finally get their phone number or whatever, and then they just blitz them with all this emotion. Oh my God, you're so perfect. And that's fucking scary. So it's not a matter, and even if you're excited, which you should be. If you're not excited, you got a problem. But you got a problem with them. But or a problem with you, Jesus. If you meet somebody new and you're excited, that's fine. But don't let your excitement cloud your judgment. Now you're becoming some crazy, like, oh my God, I'm in love. I can't wait to get married. Blah, 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 on the first date. That's scary. That will repel people away. So, manage your emotions. And be a well thought out person that manages their emotions well, so that you don't have to appear like a crazy person. I'm not saying don't act like you don't like them, okay? Just you can like them, but just manage it. Manage your excitement better, so that you're not professing your undying love from the top of a mountain after your first coffee date, Sophia. Okay, so just do it that way. Just manage yourself. Keep your expectations low. Don't pretend you don't like them. That is manipulative. Just keep your excitement in check, so that you're not doing too much, scaring them away. Be chill. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Be chill, because otherwise, you're gonna scare them off. Rightfully so. What do you think about independent and successful women? I think that men don't care much about that stuff, because they'll marry the waitress. Frozen. I'm frozen? Is my screen frozen on TikTok? Oh, okay. I was frozen. Okay, yeah. It was maybe like a glitch or something. I'm also streaming on Instagram too. Are you a country boy from Ohio that moved to LA? I am a country boy. I'm not from Ohio though. I lived in South Carolina and then now I'm in LA. Now frozen. Okay, great. Use Botox? No. I'll take that as a compliment though. Very nice. Thanks. What are your top 3 fragrances that you wear? Okay, I want to cover this again because then I got to go. But listen, guys, I don't wear other designers' fragrances. I have my own. That's it. I have a perfumer made mine in New York, and it's been my sort of unique and exclusive scent for a while now. And then what I did was to help you guys out, I pushed out designer mint cologne. It's from just for me. As you can see, there I am, my little suit guy. All right, and it's called Introduction because when you smell good, you need no introduction. I designed the box and the labeling and all that stuff, but the perfumer designed the perfume that I paid a lot of money to have designed for me, and now I got a bunch of it, and I had a few hundred bottles of these made. I'm giving them to you guys, not giving them, I'm selling them to you guys for a limited time only. It's a few left. There's like a couple hundred left. If you're interested in this is like classy stuff. This is the real deal. Okay, so like I don't wear I used to wear Chanel de Bleu and like Sauvage and stuff, but now I don't wear any of that shit anymore because everybody wears that shit. I wanted to have my own unique thing. This shit's fire. This is actually really good. So if you're interested in this, there's a few hundred bottles left. Go check it out. You can find it in the link in my bio. Check it out. It's dope. I like it. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. This is actually fire. Check this out. There's a few of them left. You can get it from the link in my bio. But like to me that's better because I didn't want to smell like every other guy. You see what I mean? I wanted to be different, unique. But when you smell good, you need no introduction. So girls will open you. Hello, hi. Aqua di Gio. Yeah, exactly. That's a good one too. I like the fresh scents. I like classy, fresh stuff. That's what this is. But Aqua di Gio, so does everybody else. Everybody else wears that too. You get what I mean? So maybe your husband will appreciate something different. Anyways, guys, thanks again for joining me. We'll see you all again next time. Tomorrow, hopefully I won't be shadow banned on TikTok anymore. But I posted a couple of videos today that are just not doing great. But anyways, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again. Follow me on TikTok. We'll talk more. And then obviously on Instagram, all my recordings are there. So, okay. All right, bye, guys. If I can end it, I will end it now.